Hello. Well, it says I'm live. I may be here by myself for a little bit, but I've got some stuff I'm going to show you right quick. And instead of doing a video, I'm just going to do a live. It'll be kind of short. I'm up here at the shop because I've got a friend coming by after she gets off work, and she's going to bring a quilt that she wants me to quilt. So I'm just going to wait up here for her for a little bit. She won't be off work for just a little while. But do I go ahead and start showing you what I've got when I know I'm the only one here? Am I the only one here? Probably, ain't I? Looking at my hair, I can see myself in there. It looks like my hair's gone a little bit wild there on the top. Static electricity or something. Look at that. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Carol. Hey, guys. Y'all want to see what I have new? Hey, Linda Brookshire. Seen your video. I missed you last night. Yeah, we had a good time last night. We missed you. Hey, Jean. We all a little wild. We are, aren't we? Hey, Sherry. Hey, Kathy Jackson. All right. I'm going to show you what I have. What's new. And I haven't even opened this box yet. And there's a few new things coming in. And these over here, I think I ordered them back last May. And they just come. But I'm going to show them to you. Is the light pretty bad? Would it be better if I turn that one off? Let me see. See if it's not too dark. Is that too dark? Maybe not. Maybe that won't be as much of a glare. All right. This is from, let me read it to you. This is, it's Moda Fabrics. And the line is called Things Above. It's from Fancy That Design House. And I've already put them on the website. These I have. But let me show you to them. They're real inspirational. I've got some one that's got the big panel. And then another one that's got a smaller panel. But it's a big panel. Let's see if I can open it up. Can you see it? Can you see what it says? Well, let me a little bit more. For I know the plans I have for you. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Wouldn't that not make a pretty wall hanging? It's huge. It's pretty big. I'm going to see if I can get that folded back up, and then I'm going to show you the smaller ones. If I'm still talking to you guys when my friend comes, you'll just have to talk to her too. She'll just have to talk to you guys too. You get it folded back up so it doesn't get all wrinkled. But I really like these. I like inspirational stuff, don't you? Who all am I missing? Hey, Nancy. I probably missed some of you, and I'm not going to read all the chat while I'm showing because I can't do both. Hey, Kim Burris. Hey, Rowena. And this one has the smaller panels. Let me see if I can show you them. I said you can see them on the website. Let me see if I can hold them up there. Whoop. Catch both ends of it. There's those. Things Above is the name of the line. And on the other one, you see those? And they go with the rest of the fabric that the designer comes with. The designer that has the same colors in it. But the only two new ones I got that match with it are these two. That's from that same line. This one's a teal colored. It's just got little buds and flower seed pods and such on it. Hey, Jennifer. There's, let me go that way. I'll get it. There it is. And then pretty. And then this one, pick up my trash here in a little bit. And this is the other one I got that goes with it. See, it's got that teal colored and that brown color that's in those panels. I thought that's pretty. So now, let's see what's in this box. I don't think it's a lot of fabric in this box. I really don't. I know. Aren't they pretty? This one is just a teal colored. And I forget what this one was called. Let's see. It doesn't say on there. But it sure is pretty. Look at them two together. Put that around those panels. Wouldn't that be pretty? Hey, Pamela. Now, let's see what's in this box. It's a big box. See, it's a pretty good size. Not exactly sure where my box cutter is. I think this one just has some miscellaneous stuff. It might have some white on white, but I think it's got puzzles. I think I ordered more puzzles. I tell you, I just love them jigsaw puzzles. It has the quilt pictures on them, the Amish themed quilt pictures, and I think that's what's in this box. But I don't go to the local quilt guild, but I told them that next month I would donate a gift for them to raffle off and make money for the quilt guild. And I kind of thought I'd take one of these puzzles and that be what the gift. Let me get in here so I can see if that's what it is. Put a lot of tape on it, but sometimes those boxes are heavy. Am I missing anybody? Hey, Mary Webb. Oh, it is some fabric. And it's the backgrounds. This one is a cream colored. And it's just some of the basics, but it's a tone-on-tone cream colored. What's it? And you probably can't see that design on that, but it's got just a little design on it. And I know you guys ain't seeing it, but it is not. It's a tone-on-tone cream. And there's no way I can get that to show. I don't think. Don't think there is. Let's get another one. There's my ticket. And this one, I can't see them in the dark. I think this one has little leaves. And it's, read the end of the bolt. And it's a tone on tone, and it's white on white. The sunshine almost caught it. I had it in the sun just a second ago, and I could almost see the design on it when the sun caught it just right. And one more. This one. This one's cream colored too. Tone on tone, and it's a cream. And it's a little different. It's a lot like that one, but it's just a little different too. but I can't. I don't know if I got my phone and shone the light on that, if it would work or not. Where's my phone, though? I can't ever find anything. Where did you put your phone, Rita? Well, you know what? I don't think I have it. And my husband asked me, said, do you have your phone? And when I left the house, the other house, and I said, yeah, I've got it. But you know what? I don't think I do. I don't think I have it after all. But there's those. Now, there's more stuff in this box. It's paper. Oh, some more of the little cleaning tools. You know, I sold all those little cleaning tools that I got. And I told you it was puzzles. Because I love these puzzles. Did you see that one? Headed home for dinner. And it's 1,000 pieces. This one, I said, the picture just got me. That I love. Grandmother's love. Isn't that one nice? And it's 1,000-piece puzzle. I don't know. I just like them. Y'all still saying hi to each other while I'm up here just running my mouth. This one is called Locally Made. You know, I have sold I hadn't bought a lot of puzzles to sell, but every one that I bought, I've sold. So I don't have any in stock here right now. And that one's floating over sisters. Got a cabin and a creek and a canoe and the quilts. A little bit more in here. And these are just some bags, because I thought if I donated to the Quilt Guild, that I would put it in a fancy little bag. Well, no, thought there was 2 bags, but there's just 2 handles with all the quilt box. Isn't that sweet? And a couple more. This one is life. Life is oh so delightful. And it's just a couple more of the bags. And let's see, did I have one more? Yeah, I'm about to overlook this one. And this is just the red, white, and blue. And that's all I've got today. I thought there was some more of them cleaning tools. But I don't know where they went. Don't tell me all I got was one. All right. That's what I've got. I don't know if I have. Oh, I know. Where did they go? And these, I got some of these layer cakes. And they're Moda. And this is Betsy Chachane. And she does the reproductions, like this one's from the reproductions 1890s to 1920. And look at the colors and some of the kind of old-fashioned prints in it. Aren't they? And that's nice. So that was new. Oh, I know, Nancy. I love those bags too. But I'm planning on fixing one up as a gift for the Quilt Guild next month. The Quilt Guild that I don't go to. But I volunteered because some of the girls that come up here to shop, they go to Quilt Guild. And I told them, I said, I'll donate something to raffle off next month. You think Cheryl says I'm good at picking fabric puzzles and notions. I don't know. And I've got some of those little irons coming, and the stuff to make the rugs, the batting to make the rugs. Some of the girls wanted to make the rugs. I mean, which way? The light's too bright. But some of the stuff that I ordered last year from Moda, it's just showing up. And my stock just keeps growing, and I keep ordering more. And even Terry says, well, you can't sell it if you don't have it. But those bags, I'm like you guys, I like them bags. I don't know which one I like the best. Can you see the design on behind that? I think I had some fabrics, because this is Kimberbell, and I think I had some background fabrics with that little design on it. And it's not hardly focusing. And hello, Carol. We got to see new things. Now show us what you have. You want to see what's on my shelves? Do you really? I'm afraid you guys will think I want you to buy everything. I do want you to buy it so I can buy some more. Okay. The other day, I started moving stuff around up here. Whoops. I dropped something. I heard one of them bags fell over. And here, I started putting my solids up there. And on that shelf, right back here, is some stuff didn't really sell all of it, and it's been here. Some of the first stuff I ordered, so I need to have a sale on that. Down on the bottom is still some of that Grand Haven, and this is just some whites. What do we got here? Where'd they go? Some of these little Bella things like that. And I don't know if I have all this on the website or not. I saw one of these yesterday while the girls were here. It's a jelly roll. That's the white. She was fixing to have to cut all her 2.5-inch strips, so she just bought one of those jelly rolls. All right, go back in here. I moved my office. Did I show you guys how I moved my office? I put my office in here, and I thought that was a good idea. That was suggested by one of the ladies. So there's where I print out and send off, get ready to send your guys' stuff. Let me shut that. And in here, go in this room. I moved some of the stuff in here too, moved it around. I put my Kansas Troubles up there on the top. There's Love Blooms is there. Hello, Helen. Am I yelling? I don't mean to yell. Oh, over here is some pretty ones. Let me set this down. Over here is still some of that Dainty Meadow, which was so pretty too. Hey, Katie Crafts. Hey, Linda's Trendy Threads. And what else? Over here is... So I still have some Rosemary's Cottage. That's so pretty. I just love those too. I love everything. You guys know I have a hard time deciding what's the prettiest. I still have some of that pink and gray. Some of this. I sold quite a bit of it, but I still have some of it. Now, we'll go into the other room because I have some more. And my shelves ain't full yet. I still have room to get some more. And let me see, turn around here. There's a little bit back there. There's one of my featherweights back there. Here's the Brothers sewing machine right there. Oh, there's the ironing board. Let me see. Where did I put... Let's see. I still have, just a minute. You can't see very good. But But I still have some of the layer cakes of the French General. Where did I put the rest of them, though? And I've got layer cakes here. I've got a lot of layer cakes. Into the other room. I don't have the light on here. I had the doors shut back here, so it's kind of cool back here. Oh, over there is sunshine and blue skies. And this down here is some of the 30s fabric from American Jane, always in season. And that design house. These are the other ones that I had the same designer. Let's see. And that's some of the things above that go with the panels that I just showed you up front. Let's see. And I've got the layer cakes things above. And what else? That's about it. Everything else has kind of been here for a few days. Summertime. Oh, I tell you what, it's hard for me to decide which is the prettiest. I'm going to go back up here. That's so bright. Look at this little pattern. I've got so many things. I like that one with the little bluebirds. Isn't that sweet? And there's a few more. All right, I'm back up here now. Oh, I know what I'll show you. I showed you one stack of the layer cakes. Look here behind me. Do you see them jelly rolls? Y'all need a jelly roll? And there's a few fat quarters. What's up there? I still have the little sewing box. And the puzzle, that one puzzle that it's up there, D. Torres sent me that puzzle. And I haven't drug it out and worked on it, but it was sent to me because somebody knew I like puzzles too. Okay. Oh, yeah, Nancy, you saw what it looked like before. Was you here? Oh, you got to look down here. Did you see all the clutter back here? Let me show you down here. We cleaned all that up. It was all cluttered. There's my fuzzy socks that I put on when I'm up here. Let me turn you around without falling down these steps. There's 3 steps right here. Let me hold on. But see, I've even got my plants up here. Can you see my plants? But I think I'm going to move them plants and clean up this corner over here and put that Accu cutter, that Studio 2 Accu quilt cutter that I've got. Carol says sew one up and people will buy them to sew along. Carol, I don't get everything done, Carol. But anyway, I need to clean that off. I need to probably move my plants out of here so that I can use that little table. And it's not really a table. This is a door right here that we took the handle off and put it across this old wooden dresser to make it just a little bit bigger. And that was my office for a little while till I moved it to that little hall closet. Hello, V. Viv. Is it Viv? V-I-V? Hello, Sarah Stitches. I showed them some new stuff, Sarah. What else was I going to show you? Can't remember. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. It was just kind of funny, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway. I had a closet up here that the doorknob wouldn't work. And Margaret, my friend Margaret, she was just real curious what was in this door right here. Let me get there. This door right here. But the doorknob wouldn't work. So Margaret brought her tool set one time, and we got the door open. Actually, they took the hinges off and took the door down and then took the knob off because it wouldn't work. And they got to see what was in there. And I don't know if you can see, but I had a stack of cookbooks in there. And I kept telling those ladies that I thought I had cookbooks in there. And that's what it was. Oh, the girls out here, they have a time, but they enjoy coming. Oh. And I wish more of you could come. And maybe I need to go live again while they're here so you can enjoy their company too. Yeah, they're all, hey, we got a good crowd here, Viv. We'll call it Viv. Am I saying that right now? Made me tired showing y'all all that stuff. Those ladies, they're so much fun. One of them, yesterday, one of them left her a backpack, had her computer in it. So I had to go into town today. So we met up and got her computer back to her. I had an eye doctor appointment this morning, but I went to it and she said my eyes hadn't changed and they was doing okay because I got cataracts. And since I had that iritis a little over a year ago, this one here is still not exactly right. And there's one of them that has just a little bit of macular degeneration that she keeps checking on. But it's okay. Out there, I see Marilyn. Hello, Marilyn. Carol says, Rita, just keep reminding us of what we have and we can see what we need to fill in our stash with. Your shop really is coming along great. Well, I enjoy it, and I'm not going to get rich doing it. I just kind of enjoy buying it along great. Well, I enjoy it, and I'm not going to get rich doing it. I just kind of enjoy buying the fabric and meeting with the girls that come out here. Any of y'all ever coming through Johnson County, Arkansas, you'll have to hit me up, and I'll be up here for you and open up. Because I don't stay up here all the time. Because I kind of like being down at my home, too. I'm a homebody. I am. What am I seeing that looks like a mess over there? Looks like something stacked over there. What is that? No, it's over there. I don't know what it is. Trying to see in the background. I'm a cluttered mess usually. Well, Jennifer, this was years ago. My mother-in-law lived here, and we rented the house out. My daughter lived here for a while. My son lived here for a while. But now I've kind of took the place back. Here a few years ago, when I bought my quilt machine, I put it in there, and I never imagined I'd have a quilt shop here. But when the local one shut down, I just kind of went for it. True riches are all that's true. You guys on here on YouTube are just like I've known you forever. You really are. And Nancy, the other day, the girls had some of the coffee that you gifted to me. We made some of that coffee. And one day we made coffee that Shay had sent me. We always bring some snacks and have some snacks. Yesterday I made them. I had sausage gravy, biscuits, and scrambled eggs. I made them breakfast yesterday when they came. And yeah, hello, Amanda Thompson. See if I think I change that setting so I can see what everybody's typing. Well, that took me to almost 30 minutes to show you guys what all was in here. Don't know. And then let's see, I'll have to go back home in a little bit and get Terry some supper. But I put another roast in the crock pot, so we got supper started. And then tomorrow, or here pretty quick, I'll start machine quilting that quilt for my friend. So I'll be up here. I may live stream that so we can just all get together and chat. Y'all can keep me company while I work. I didn't show much, Sarah, but I did show them panels. Were you asking about those panels? And Amanda's got good news. The water line thawed. No burst pipes. Yay. It's been so cold. I'm ready for it to warm up. And I got so far behind on my laundry, but I hung laundry on the line this afternoon. Have a roast with potatoes and carrots in the oven. See, you thinking ahead too. I put mine in the crock pot. Put it in there earlier today. I know Kim says, praise the Lord, Amanda. I'm so glad that your pipes have thawed out and they're not burst. That bursting pipes can cause a lot of damage. I couldn't have a fabric shop because I would want, Linda, when I first started, I was real bad about that. I'd have to have some all of it, but I'm trying to break myself. I've got so much stuff started, so I'm getting better. I need to work on something and finish it. I've not finished a project in a long time. Seems like there's just too much to do. You want to see them? Let me show them to you, Sarah. Look at these little panels from Fancy That Design House. You see that? Well, I can't hold them where you can see them, but you get those are the small ones. Let me show you the big one. There's one that's just a big one. Get that folded back so it won't get all wrinkled. I'm not careful enough with this fabric sometimes. So I try to be careful. Let me show Sarah this one. And Sarah, this is just one big one. It's just one big one, like that. Where those others are the small ones. Yeah, yes, it goes with, do you have any fabric from Fancy That Design House? They all coordinate with it, and I only bought 2 more bolts, but any of her line of fabrics match it. They match it real pretty. Let me move this so I can show Sarah these. The 2 that I got to match is this teal one here and this kind of a sea blue. Can you see? Hey, you see those? Those are the 2 that I got this time to go with it. But some of her others go with it too. So it has some coordinating fabrics, and there's probably some from a different line, but from that designer that go with it. Do I have a stash of fabric someplace that isn't in your quilt? My house, down where I live, down there, the extra bedrooms have gotten overflow projects, and I actually gathered up a whole box of it and brought it up here yesterday, and I told them girls yesterday, I said, take this fabric. And they took a whole box of it. But it was just scrap pieces, but they were so pretty. Because, when you make a quilt, you have some pretty leftovers. You really do. I know. I like that panel, too. Yeah, they're on the website. The what's not on the website is the white on white that come this afternoon, and I just opened up the box a few minutes ago. But these panels are on the website, and you guys that come in late, I'm telling you, it's puzzles. But I do like those puzzles. And someday I'll start me one. I just like them. And it's the kind time of year it'd be nice to stay inside and work on a puzzle, wouldn't it? It's not gardening time yet. Do you like that one? That one. I love them. And the bags. Got those bags. I'm gonna take one of them. Which one I ought to keep to put the one of them's gonna be for the, because I didn't get a bunch of them, and they kind of plastic coating, and they're like 15 by 18. They're pretty good size. I can't decide which one I like the best. I like this one, but I don't know. I kind of like that the best. I love sampler quilts and sampler blocks. If I would start one, Sarah, I love to work puzzles, but I'm afraid to start one, afraid I wouldn't do anything else. I need the red, white, and blue to deliver the, you want it. Do you want it? If you want it, Jean, you just tell me. I'll have to tell you what I do with that ticket, and I'll give you a approximate price, maybe. Where did I put that? I don't remember what I gave for it. I had to look. Did y'all see where I put that piece of ticket that come out of there? No, y'all didn't see either, did you? Let me see. Oh, there it is. I see it. Let me see. Looking forward. Let's see. Stars. This one is called Stars Over the States. And I don't know. They're $9.95. I won't charge that much, but they're saying $9.95. That seems like a lot, but let's see, I'll read this to you. Red, white, and blue star quilts. Featured quilt is Star Over the States, designed by Judy Martin, piece by Tammy Klein and Neil Thompson, quilted by John Kirsten. Oh, that's an actual picture of a quilt on there. And Stars Over the States, each of the 9 grand blocks feature 8 stars staggered to suggest circles. The background shifts from red block centers to a blue perimeter. The large blocks are set with narrow sashing to match the background, which emphasizes the circles. The border stars echo both the staggering of the central blocks and the background color shift from red to blue around the perimeter. Jean could make one of those. Let me see. Carol Doyle, I'm afraid I feel guilty about using scraps and I'm going to die and never cut into the pretty fabrics. I'm tired of crumbs and 2.5-inch squares and strings, but it is a sickness that makes me feel I have to use that first. I don't know. I've gave my scraps away for somebody else to use and they're not all gave away yet, but I'm trying to. Some of the white on white and the cream tonals. Okay. I'll try to get them posted tonight. They just come out of the box, and I'm not going to even start on it till after supper. Maybe I'll sit down after supper, but then somebody will say, are you going live tonight? And then I'll get to talking to you guys live tonight, and I won't get them posted either, will I? But those are they're just basic palette is what they're called. So it's not probably not an expensive name brand white on white or tone on tone, but I know. Isn't that a lot of work? But it sounds like reading it. It took 2 or 3 people to get it done too. But man, it almost looks like embroidery or something, doesn't it? Crochet. It kind of looks like crochet even. I start so many quilts that I don't finish. But y'all probably do too. What time is it? 4:25. I think she gets off work at 4:30, and it'll take her about 15 minutes to drive from town out here. Sarah keeps getting a call from North Wilkesboro. You got to take your calls. Oh, Jean says she has several Judy Martin quilt books. I may just... Oh, you got that pattern? You probably do. But it says it's a Judy Martin design. What did I do with those others? Does that one look more like does that look like a Christmas one? Surely it don't look too Christmassy, does it? It wouldn't be, would it? Well, I don't know why I got 2 of them. Why did I get 2 of them? Do they cost less or something? That one. See if it says anything on it. Let's see what it says. Featured quilt is Harriet's Journey from Elm Creek Quilts by Jennifer Shiverini. This extraordinary quilt with 100 sampler blocks is inspired by the best-selling novel Circle of Quilters. Have y'all ever read that novel, Circle of Quilters? Jennifer Shiverini, Chiaverini, is the author of acclaimed historical novels and the New York Times best-selling Elm Creek Quilt series, as well as 6 previous collections of quilt patterns from C&T Publishing. A graduate of the University of Notre Dame and the University of Chicago, she lives with her husband and 2 sons in Madison, Wisconsin. Visit Jennifer Shiverini at jennifershiverini.com. Somebody want to look her up? Oh, you've read all of her books? I bet you they'd be good too. I've started that quilt walk. That's the one I was reading. Well, I started one by my friend Nancy Dane, and I'm in the middle of it and hadn't read it. Where's the other one? This one. This is the one that I started reading on the YouTube channel, and I actually got to chapter 11, and then I kind of stopped it, and I need to go back to it. Would y'all pick it? Can we pick up where we left off and read some more? Let's see. Amanda loves reading those books, but this is the one I'm halfway through, but I'm not there yet. So I need to get back to it, but I do remember kind of what was going on. They were going across the prairie. Y'all remember me reading it a few months, started reading it a few months ago? One called Mrs. Lincoln's Seamstress. Ooh, that sounds interesting, don't it? Oh, well, how are we supposed to sew and do all of our housework and our cooking and be able to have any time to read? There's not enough time in the day, not enough hours in the day to get everything done. There's not. Oh, you remember Mary Webb, but then I stopped. You reckon that I could start right there again, maybe tomorrow, and read some? Time is a gift. It is, isn't it? Let's see. Linda, I have 4 tops started and 2 baby quilts to bind. Randy, I don't even finish a book. I don't finish a quilt. I don't finish a book. Like Randy said, I don't ever finish anything. Never even finish a sentence sometimes before I jump off on another thought. I don't know how y'all follow what I even say sometimes because I stutter and start saying something else. I don't. Hey, Mary Webb, I think he's right. I've got to finish something just to show y'all that I can. I've got paperwork that I need to do for the taxes. If I made a list of what I had started or needed to do, it'd be so long, it'd be depressing. No, I think Randy's right. What am I doing with this in my hand? Put it in my hair, I reckon. I know you are, Randy. Maybe I can sew down there on the live stream tonight and get that at the other house, get that top finished. But I didn't start it. My great niece started it. But let's see. And tomorrow, if I come up here tomorrow and run the quilt machine, that'll be another something for somebody else I've started. It won't get anything else done. You heard? I know. I'll tell you what, today when I was at the eye doctor, I decided that I needed to go on a diet when I was at the eye doctor today, because I know when I eat that low carb that it made me feel healthier. And I was thinking maybe if I ate better that my eyes would get better, because you know everything you do affects your body somehow. So I think I may go on a diet, but I may quit that too and not finish that either. Oh, mercy. And that all stemmed from when I was going through the memories on Facebook today, and I saw these 3 lists, a green list, an orange list, and a red list. And the green list had all these things that you could eat as much as you wanted to of. The orange list, you could eat just a little bit of it. And that red list had all them pastries and pies and cakes and cookies that you need to stay away from. And then on that keto diet, if you eat right, it's supposed to help your eyes and help your inflammation, help your joints, help everything. You want the red list? Hey, I've been living on that red list. You know how many cinnamon rolls I ate yesterday? I'd be afraid to tell you, but it was too many. And what else? The other girls brought some stuff too, and we had so much food here. And there's still food up here. Let me show you what's here. Look here. Deborah brought this, and look what's sitting here right in front of me. It was full of Christmas candy, of little chocolates from Christmas. I'm trying not to eat them. And it was funny when Gladys was up here. Gladys would start to get a piece, and I'd stop her and say, "Gladys, leave my candy alone." But I need to let them eat it so it won't tempt me. I don't know what brand this is, but those were the peanut butter cups, and I think these have little crispy crunchies in it, and the little bells are just solid chocolate. Help your eyes. It will. Karen, you're right. I know it does, but boy, I don't have no willpower when it comes to some of this stuff. If it's there, I'm going to cook it and I'm going to eat it. I just look for recipes sometimes of something sweet to eat. So I was going to make some of that fathead bagel type things a little while ago, and I think I need to get some more almond flour. I think I'm out of almond flour, or it got down in the bottom of the deep freeze, and I can't find it. Maybe we should ask Shannon how Randy is at finishing things. Yes, that's right. Put a couple in baggies. I can do that, couldn't I? All right, whoever orders for me is going to get some candy. Let me see over here if I have some almond flour in this refrigerator up here. I'm going to turn around there and look. Let's see. Ain't no telling what's in here. No, I've got gluten-free. Look there, gluten-free, all-purpose flour. What I can make with that? Baby cakes, chocolate chip cookies. Oh, that's why I need to find that xanthan gum. That's what I need to find. I'm trying to get my keto ingredients back organized again. Put in the order, Randy, and I'll send you some chocolate. Let me see what else is in here. What's that? That's not nothing. Let me see what's down here. Oh, didn't shut. Lay that down. Got tea in there. There's a sack of flour. Up here, back in the summer, we had ants, and we went to putting everything in the refrigerator to keep the ants out of stuff. And looky here. Let's show you what. Margaret brought these yesterday. We didn't eat them. But looky there. See how I get tempted with all this stuff? What's this one here? See? They feed me good up here. I didn't even buy this stuff. And there is cocoa mixes and stuff. There's a jar of peanut butter. Looky here. Looky here. This box is not even open. And Gladys brought this 2 weeks ago, and we didn't need it, so we didn't open it. But don't them look good? How are you supposed to not eat this stuff when it's right here in front of you? Randy, are you feeling better? I thought about you today when my brother had to go take his DOT test. I'll put them up here. Put them in there. Oh, and for y'all that were keeping up with my driver's license, but I got an email today with the temporary driver's license to print out until they send the new one back. And I still don't know what I did with that driver's license. I'd be sending that stuff to the grandkids. I know. It's just but we enjoy it. We did enjoy eating it up here. I enjoyed it as much as anybody, but I'm going to have to stop. I'm going to have to stop eating so much of that junk because that's the stuff on the red list that I don't need. Well, waiting on Sheila. Sheila will be coming. Sheila Campbell is my friend that's coming that's bringing her quilt. And she'll be here in a little bit. I probably don't know which door she'll come in. I probably need to go unlock the front door. Let's go unlock it, because usually she comes in the front door. Some of them use the kitchen door over there, and some of them come in the front. Let's go unlock it. I don't know if you can see out here or not. I'm going to show you. It's cold, but I'm going to take you outside a second. Do you know there's still snow on the ground? Can you see that snow over there under them trees? I don't know if it's focusing or not. Can you see that? There's still a little bit of snow under them trees. I can see it now. From whatever day that was, I don't think I've ever seen snow lay on as long as that has. Still a little bit of ice and snow down there in that flower bed. It warmed up pretty nice today. So I will when she gets here. She's not here yet. She'll have to come up the road and in here. She's a new sewer, but she said this one she made was a carpenter star. I'm going to go back in. It's kind of still a little cool out there. But the door's unlocked now, so she can come in. Where could I sit? I could sit right here so I could watch for her, couldn't I? Let me get me a chair over here. If I sit right here, I can see her when she comes. Let me show you this curio cabinet that Renee brought this curio cabinet. Let me turn it over. See that? And I put my chicken collection, some of them in it. There's the long arm. But Renee's father-in-law passed away, and they kind of had an estate sale, and they didn't sell the curio cabinet. So she said, I'm going to bring it out here, and we're going to put it in this building out here. So that's what she did. Her and her husband brought it one day and put it over there. And it's got the thread for the quilting machine. And then it's got little chickens. But I've showed you guys my chickens. Let's see how the calves are both doing good. We're still supplementing that last one that came, but they're both doing fine. That cabinet was kind of pretty. Like I said, it was donated to the shop here by Renee. It's got my chickens in it. It's got the thread in it. Got chickens all the way down to the bottom of it. So I thought it was sweet. Sweet of Renee and her husband to do that. Mirrors, yeah, that one has mirrors in it, and it has glass shelving and a light. She said she tried to sell it, and she said people would say they were coming to pick it up, and then they never would show up. So she just finally said, forget it. I'm going to see if Rito to put it out here. And she come out here one day, and she went to wandering around the building and looking. She said, I'm looking for a corner to put this shelf in. So that's where it ended up. Bye, Amanda. I've got to hang out here for a little bit longer. I do kind of want to show you Sheila's quilt when she comes, and then I'll get off here and talk to her about the quilting on it. And I think we've got to figure out what kind of backing she wants on it. Because she doesn't have the backing, so we'll have to decide on that. You have a nice rest of the evening, and maybe we'll see you after a while if we live stream again. Looking, sometimes I can't tell what's what. Oh, that's the back of the chairs. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to try to. I've got some supper already made, so I'm going to try to, and I'll probably sew, but if somebody will come up on the panel and talk to y'all so I can kind of sew and talk both, I'll try to, because I enjoy it, and I think you guys do too. Kind of passes the time at night, don't it? Oh, this stool here. It shows this. Renee gave me this stool too. Look here. It swivels, but that's something else that come from Renee. And it was her father-in-law's, and it didn't sell, so she just brought it out here to the shop too. So when we hang out, we can be comfortable. Will you come up on the panel and do the chat, Randy? Will you do that? I'll be looking for you if you'll do it, because I can't get anything done if I do both. If you'll behave yourself. Sitting here swinging my feet. Randy can't. I know, Sarah. He has a hard time, don't he? Has a hard time behaving himself. Most guys are jokesters. Yeah, they are. We understand, so we just overlook it. Got to take a shower and do your hair, yes, and find you a clean shirt to put on. My hair kind of went to laying down now. When I first started this thing, it was just going every which way. It's kind of calmed down just a little bit. Want him to read and behave. I know, Mary Webb. That's a tall order, ain't it? But we'll give him a chance. We'll let him try, okay? Will y'all let Randy try? I'm going to have to get that plugger upper here in just a minute. Not the back. It hadn't said to plug it up yet, but it will. Mary, I can't do both. Here I am sitting here by myself. Trying not to have dead air space, dead air time, but there's a little bit of it, ain't they? This girl that's coming, well, she's a little bit younger than me, but I've known her since I was a kid. We both went to Sunday school together when we were little girls, so I've known her about as long as anybody. And she's 5 or 6 years younger probably. But we've known each other a long time. And I'm looking down the road. She's a kind of administrator, secretary at a nursing home is her job. Well, I knew that she wasn't going to come till she got off work, but I got up here early thinking I would open that box. So it's okay. I don't mind waiting on her that bad. But when I get her quilt and we get it all lined out, then I'm going to close this down and go home for supper. But I hate to wait on people that are late. She's not late yet because I knew it'd take a while. because she's only been off work for just a few minutes. Patience is good for it is, isn't it, Cheryl? Patience is good for a person. I'm going to get that plugger upper. I left it in here. Let me get it so it won't go dead on me. Go. See, I got it. This little old house don't have no plug-ins. You know that? It's got about one on each wall is about all it has, which is not enough. When we built our house 30 some years ago down there, we put an outlet about every 4 or 5 foot we'd put in the outlet. I got the heater on, but it's still cold in here. My oven timer is going off, and everybody in the house runs to the kitchen. They're ready for supper. But let's see, it's almost 5 here. So it's supper time. It's almost 6 at your place, ain't it? So it's time for supper. And let's see. Yeah, roast beef will fit into my diet, my low-carb diet, won't it? And I'll check to see if anybody ordered so I could send them some chocolate too. If you get an order with some snacks in it, you'll know where they come from. Oh, that's right. Rhonda was going to Texas. Yeah, maybe. Did she get to check in with us when she's in Texas or not? I'm not sure if she does or not, gets to or not. Surely she got internet in Texas. And she did come up with us last night. She was tired from babysitting. A cow looking at you. I'm looking. I don't see her coming yet. I see some car lights coming up the road. Not sure if it's her or not, or just somebody else. I live on a dead-end road, so there's not lots of traffic. Kept in stitches. Do you have 2 of the white bolts and 2 of the cream? If so, I'll take 2 yards of each. Let me look. How many did I get? No, I've only got 3 bolts. I got 3 of them. Not 4 bolts. I got 3. And I believe it's her. She drives a red SUV, and that's what's coming. And when she comes in the house, I'm going to have her say hi to you and show you the quilt, and then I'll sign off. That sound like a plan? She's almost through the driveway. Look to see. Oh, I was looking so when I do get ready to end the stream, I'll know where to push the button. So take 2 yards of each and the bag. Okay. It'll be tomorrow before I get the order fixed up, probably, because I'm not going to stay up here a long time this evening. Let me go welcome Sheila in and let you guys meet her, and then we'll let her get out of her car. I'll run out there to meet her. Don't forget, somebody remind me. I probably better make a note because I get awful forgetful. Come in.
Hello.
Hello. I'm good. I'm doing a live stream while I'm waiting on you.
But
But I heard me talking. But I told them that you would meet them, and then we'd show the quilt.
Oh, sure.
See, I didn't have to. There she is. I didn't have to wait too long.
Hi there.
I've known you about as long as anybody. We have known each other since we were little girls.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm older, but
not that much.
the Sunday school and all a lot of years.
Yeah.
All right, you want to see her quilt? They wanted to see your quilt, and then I told them that we would get off here in just a minute. That's it. Where's it at?
Yeah, this is hardest one I've made yet.
And how many does this make for you?
5 counting the lap quilts and then my first quilt. So this makes 5 of
This is her 5th quilt top she's made. All right, you hold up that side so you don't mind showing.
Oh,
do you?
no.
Ooh, that's a pretty carpenter star. you guys see that? Isn't that pretty?
Thank you. Yeah, I was so scared, afraid it wouldn't turn out right.
Oh, I love that. I've got one on my to-do list, but I hadn't made it yet.
I knew you said you were going to, yeah.
But now you're making me. And one of the guys on here was teasing me, said, Rita, you never finish anything. Isn't that pretty? They're saying it's beautiful. Oh. And a bunch of these ladies are quilters.
Oh,
that's pretty, though.
Thank you.
She did a good job, didn't she?
Thank you.
Scoot over here so I can see you just a little bit. Looky there.
Hi there.
All right. I'm going to end the stream and talk to Sheila. Well, I'll see you guys later. Bye now. We get it?